Hi and welcome to the Mum Boss Method podcast. I'm Chrissy and I'm here today to talk to you about why waiting until January to focus on your health and fitness goals is the wrong decision as a midlife mum. I want you to picture the scene, okay? It's January the 1st, 2025, and you've promised yourself that the diet starts tomorrow. Not today, tomorrow, because maybe you have a bit of a fuzzy head or you're a bit tired and you want to eat all the leftover party food because, well, you don't like wasted food. And November and December were chock full of social plans. Christmas was, as Christmas is, a food fest. And actually, you've realised you were sick and tired of the sight of food and drink by December the 27th. But you didn't want to be a humbug and just carry on regardless. Sorry, you just carried on regardless. So now you're regretting your decision to not take action on your goals back in November. And instead, you told yourself that you're going to wait until January. And here you are feeling knackered, feeling bloated. You definitely feel like you've put on a couple of pounds. And so now you feel like you've got a mountain to climb. This used to be me every single year. I'd get to the beginning of November and think, what's the point? It's nearly Christmas. I may as well start in January. And then every January, I felt like utter crap. Just wishing that I'd started in November, basically. Why do we do this? Why is it that we do this to ourselves all the time? We wait until January and then we start and then it never sticks, or we wait until we've got 4 weeks till a holiday and then we crash diet to get to the holiday. I'll tell you why we do it. It's because the methods that we are trying to use in order to get to our weight loss goals, or even just get to our fitness goals, get to feeling better. And I'll come on to perimenopause and this shortly, but it's because the methods that you've been trying aren't sustainable all the time. Okay. And you've heard me say this before, the methods you're trying aren't sustainable. So cutting things out of your diet, being really restrictive, giving up this, giving up that, counting these points, mapping out these sins, they're not sustainable year round. And so what happens is you start something and then maybe you lose a little bit and then you realize you can't sustain it. And you haven't built any of the healthy habits that you need to build in order to maintain your results long term. Okay. And so that's why we do this. We do this because we haven't learned, we don't teach, or you do this because you haven't learned and you haven't worked out the way to make this a sustainable change in your life. And I think at this time of year, one of the reasons that we don't start now is because we don't want to miss out on all of the festive fun that starts in November and goes through to December. And that we can't enjoy the festive season. Oh, well, I can't, if you're a drinker, I can't go now. I can't do it now because, then I won't be able to drink at all of these social occasions that I've got. Or what about all these Christmas meals that I've got? I won't be able to enjoy them if I'm on a diet. I know for me that it felt like I would miss out on all of the social occasions. When I worked in the corporate company, the Christmas party was the big deal. I've actually got a Christmas party this year. I'm very excited. We're having our first Mum Boss Christmas party. Now, if I'm really honest, I also couldn't be bothered. So I was worried about missing out on all the social occasions, but I really couldn't be bothered, which would be fine if I just owned that decision and didn't regret it every single January and then blame my lack of progress and my lack of commitment on how busy I was or how little time I had and work and everything like that. When I hit perimenopause, it became even worse. I have to be honest with you. I find November and December completely draining. I love it. I love Christmas. I love New Year. I love all the things that we do. But I do find all of the social occasion, all of the celebrating really, really draining. My social battery literally wobbles on the edge. And I would describe myself as an extrovert, but I find my social battery to be really wobbly in November and December. I have a million lists in my head of the things I need to do, of what I need to buy, of what needs to go on the list. Plus, then also being perimenopausal, which can sometimes lead to me being really super forgetful, really super clumsy, really super emotional, and also not sleeping very well. It would be so easy to drop my goals, my personal goals. And maybe you resonate with this. It would be so easy to tell yourself you don't have the time or the energy to focus on you. You need to just get through till Christmas. You need to get Christmas sorted. You might even tell yourself that it's selfish of you to do so. Here's the reality. I feel better if I still focus on me. It helps me to get to Christmas ready to enjoy it, to enjoy all the hosting, to enjoy all the celebrations. Okay, if I'm focusing on me, it means I am showing up to all those social occasions as the best version of me. It means that when it gets to Christmas Day and I'm hosting, I'm showing up as the best version of me. It means I can go to those social occasions without the guilt that used to riddle me when I used to go to them before. And that I can pick and choose the ones that I want to be the all out social occasions versus the ones that I'm going to because I want to enjoy and I want to socialize, but I'm not, it's not about the 3-course meal and a couple of glasses of fizz. Now, I've posted about this on my social media, and if you've seen some of that, you'll recognize what I'm about to say. So as I'm recording this on Monday, the 4th of November. There's less than 51 days until Christmas. I've got the countdown app on my phone. I'm going to have a look at it now. You can probably hear the dog being a bit strange. There's 50 hours, 7 minutes and 50 days, 7 hours and 53 minutes until Christmas. And there is 1 month, 27 days, 7 hours and 53 minutes until New Year. I know that that's 58 days. Okay. So you've got 7 to 8 weeks, right, to still go after your goals. That's 2 months. You've got between 2 months and just under 2 months to still go after your goals. That is a sixth of the year, right? If you say I'll just start in January, you are basically writing out a sixth of this year. Think about it this way, right? In that time, you could lose, and I'm saying could, if fat loss is your goal, you could lose about 7 pounds, half a stone in that time. If you don't have a fat loss goal, but you wanted to stay fit and active, you could get 21 workouts in that time. If you were to commit to taking 8,000 steps a day, that would be 392,000 steps between now and Christmas. If you went by the 80-20 rule of nutrition that I use with my clients, which is that 80% of the time you stick to nutrient-dense, goal-aligned meals, and 20% of the time are the things that you really, really love and enjoy. That's 118 nutrient-dense and goal-aligned meals and 29 meals with a bit more room to play with. So if you're sitting there thinking, oh my God, like how am I going to get through the next 2 months without putting on any weight? If you use the 80-20 rule that I use with my clients, that's nearly 30 meals that you've got to be a bit more flexible with. as long as your other 118 are goal aligned. You could get to Christmas feeling fresh, healthy, ready to relax and enjoy it without the guilt. And the power is you get to choose to do it differently this year. Instead of waiting till the new year and making another resolution that you won't stick to, you can make a difference now. The clients that join me pre-Christmas are normally the clients that get the best results. And that's exactly what I'm doing with my clients this year. So I've just spent the morning reaffirming to my clients what their goals are between now and Christmas, because we're going to be really examining this over the next couple of weeks. And that's exactly what the Last Diet Club, but Make It Christmas, is going to help you with. It starts on the 11th of November, that's next Monday. And I'm going to help you to navigate the festive season while still going out after your goals, whatever they might be. And by the way, they might not be fat loss goals, and that's absolutely fine. It might be that you just don't want to gain any weight between now and the new year, and that's fine. It might be that you want to go into the new year feeling fitter and healthier, and so you really want to focus on doing that for the next 7 to 8 weeks. So we're going to actively plan out your festive calendar and make sure you know how to navigate the social occasions without feeling like you're missing out. We're going to make sure that we've got the support tools in there in case anything crops up that you hadn't planned for. But most of all, we are going to make sure that you do this without feeling like you are sacrificing any of the fun parts of the next 2 months. It might involve compromise. I'm not going to say it isn't, but you don't have to sacrifice. You do not have to miss out on anything that you want to attend over the next 2 months. Now, this is my last intake of 2024, and because it's pre-Christmas, we're doing a 5-week round, meaning that this is the lowest price, best value you will ever be able to access the Last Diet Club. So I've got 4 early bird places up for grabs where you can come and join me for £149. You can split those payments as well. And once those 4 spaces have gone, the price will be £169, still a bargain. So if you're interested in joining, then check out the link in the show notes or come and find me on social media, because I want to help you stay accountable this Christmas. I want to help you realise that you do not need to give up on your goals and to give up on you, and just focus on what it is that the rest of the family need, because you absolutely can show up for you. And this is the best way that my perimenopausal sieve brain deals with the chaos of Christmas, because I'm telling you something, exercise and fresh air are one of the things that help my brain fog. So I would love you to join me. We start on Monday, the 11th of November. I've got 4 early bird spaces left, and if you want one of them, you need to get in contact quickly. Fill in the application form or check out the link in the show notes. Have an awesome week, and don't forget, it's really not that far away, but still far enough away for you to make a bloody good attempt at your goals. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Bye.